It's the big show. Yes, it's a big.
Well, what's going on, everyone? It is DylanLasagna, your host of the Very Cold Lasagna podcast, and we got some breaking news here in the wrestling world. Paul Wight, now formerly known as The Big Show, is gone All Elite. He is now a part of All Elite Wrestling. He's no longer with World Wrestling Entertainment after 22 years, which is insane. If you didn't wake up this morning checking like various wrestling websites or like social media, good for you. Because damn, The Big Show is now with All Elite Wrestling, and depending on whether you like Big Show, it's just an insane thing. It's just shocking because I would have thought that Big Show would have stayed with WWE, like would have been an ambassador for WWE. You know, he would have been WWE for life. You know, he was just one of those guys that was very loyal to WWE, and all of a sudden, he is going to AEW. Like, I mean, I'm not butthurt by it, but it's just weird. It's like, it's just saying that you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen. All these crazy things are gonna are gonna show up, and this was another crazy thing that happened. Big Show going to AEW. So I'm not gonna read the full article, but we're just gonna highlight the key points. This was AEW's press release about Paul Wight, FKA The Big Show, joining AEW with a long-term deal. So yeah, they got that big money to sign The Big Show. So this was from today. Big Show is joining AEW as a wrestler, so he's still gonna be wrestling. I imagine he's gonna be wrestling. I don't know how often, but probably the same rate as he was for the last couple of years in WWE. And he's going to be serving as a commentator for another AEW YouTube show called AEW Dark Elevation, which will start airing on March 15th on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on AEW's YouTube channel. And this new extension of AEW Dark will showcase AEW's established and rising stars, as well as the top indie wrestlers within the industry, competing against each other in the ring in pursuit of wins. I'll get my thoughts on this new extension in just a bit. So AEW Dark Elevation will also maintain continuity with Dynamite, Dark, pay-per-view shows, and streaming events, with wins and losses factoring into each other's ranking in the company. And these are some words that Paul Wight says. He pretty much says it's amazing. He likes what he sees in AEW, and he's excited to see like firsthand of the wrestlers and the talent and how he can help them, especially when it comes to this keyword right here, building out their personalities. So what he means by personalities, it's like in terms of character, charisma, and I don't know, like, not saying that Big Show has it, but you know, as a veteran for like so long, you know, he might be able to offer something, regardless. So obviously there's some words from Tony Khan, and you know, again, back to the point of, you know, The Big Show being in WWE for so long. I was like, why all of a sudden would he leave? Well, according to PW Insider, regardless of whether or not this is true, they reported that Wight and WWE were unable to come to terms on a new contract extension last month, just after he appeared on Raw Legends Night on January 4th, and Big Show was unhappy about that situation. So, wow, that kind of sucks. So, Big Show is going to appear on Dynamite next week. You know, he's going to make his TV debut no longer as The Big Show, but as Paul Wight, by his real name. Wow. We're in the year 2021, and The Big Show is with a company that is not WWE. I mean, again, I'm not butthurt. I like the Big Show. I mean, I'm not like a big fan of the Big Show, but it's just kind of, it's still kind of setting in. Like, it's so weird to see the Big Show like not in the WWE anymore. It's so odd. Like, every time the Big Show came out, it was so fun to say well, and now we can't do that anymore. It's like, I wonder what his song is gonna be. Is it still gonna be something related to that, or is it gonna be something completely different? Probably completely different, but man, it is so weird. It is so weird. Now, it should be interesting how he does commentary, because I have never heard Big Show talk outside of promos and interviews. But I mean, I don't know. I never watched AEW Dark, but I don't know. I might check out Elevation just to see how Big Show does with Tony Schiavone. But yeah, speaking of AEW Dark Elevation, I guess this is another way to showcase AEW wrestlers, because there's so little room on Dark. Especially because they've been cramming so many matches on there lately, and well, they better hope that they spotlight each wrestler not through matches, but with vignettes. If you're gonna promote those vignettes, promote those wrestlers on Elevation, then you better damn well do it on Dynamite as well, because damn it, I should not be going to YouTube to research these wrestlers. It's AEW, again, it's AEW's job to be telling me who a lot of these wrestlers, most of them at least, AEW should be telling me who these wrestlers are through vignettes, through wrestler promos. I shouldn't be doing the work here. Even though it's 2021. Come on here. But yeah, Big Show is joining AEW. I'm stunned. I really thought he was going to be in WWE for life, retire with WWE, and yeah, it's so weird. It is so weird, but that's just my thoughts on the whole situation. And you know what's also weird? He's not gonna be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame for a long while. So who knows? Like, when he gets inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? Wow. What do you guys think about the Big Show joining AEW, All Elite Wrestling? Let me know in the comments below. And what you guys think about the Big Show joining All Elite Wrestling, and what he could possibly offer, what he can bring to the table in AEW. And there's one more thing I want to touch on before I end this video. There's probably going to be one match that's probably a guarantee. Paul Wight versus Shaquille O'Neal. The match that they wanted to have so badly, well, at least Big Show. Big Show wanted to have so badly at WrestleMania, but it never happened. So I think it's inevitable to happen here in All Elite Wrestling. It's a shame it's going to happen in All Elite Wrestling, because imagine the mainstream coverage that it would get in WWE. But it also I guess it can also net AEW mainstream coverage too, but probably not as much as WWE. But it is what it is. I mean, Shaq could probably use Inside the NBA to promote a potential match with Big Show. And then he could probably have his entourage with Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Charles Barkley. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Let me know what you guys think about the Big Show, aka Paul Wight, joining All Elite Wrestling. And until next time, keep that lasagna very cold in the fridge, filled with your cold takes on the world of wrestling and sports. And well, I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.